In the shadow of World War II, a monumental race began, the race to harness the atom. Scientists, driven by urgency and ambition, gathered in secret, their minds ignited by the potential of nuclear energy. The Manhattan Project was born, a colossal effort that united brilliant minds like Oppenheimer and Fermi. They toiled day and night, pushing the boundaries of physics, all while the world teetered on the brink of destruction. As the first atomic bomb was tested in the New Mexico desert, the ground shook, and with it, the dawn of the atomic age emerged. This was not just a scientific breakthrough, it was a turning point that would redefine warfare, energy, and our very understanding of the universe. The implications were staggering, ushering in an era of both unprecedented power and profound ethical dilemmas. The race for the atom changed everything, forever altering the course of history. The year was 1939, a time when the world was engulfed in chaos and uncertainty. As war swept across Europe, a group of brilliant minds began to unravel a terrifying secret: nuclear fission. Among them were Albert Einstein and physicist Leó Szilárd, who penned a pivotal letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt. They warned that Nazi Germany might be on the brink of developing a catastrophic weapon. This was no ordinary warning, it was a call to action that resonated deeply within the halls of power. The United States recognized the urgency, and thus, the Manhattan Project was set in motion. Scientists, engineers, and visionaries came together, racing against time to harness the atom's incredible energy. Little did they know, this endeavor would change the course of history forever. Under the leadership of Major General Leslie Groves and the brilliant mind of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the Manhattan Project became a monumental effort, uniting over 130,000 of the brightest scientists, engineers, and technicians. Picture this, a secretive race against time, with facilities buzzing in Los Alamos, Oak Ridge, and Hanford. Each day, these dedicated individuals pushed the boundaries of physics and chemistry, driven by the knowledge that their work could turn the tide of World War II. The stakes were staggering. Success could mean victory, but failure? That could unleash unimaginable devastation. It was a high-stakes gamble, where every calculation mattered, and the future of humanity hung in the balance. Harnessing the immense energy locked inside the atom was a challenge that seemed deceptively simple. Scientists turned their attention to uranium-235 and plutonium-239. These elements, when split through nuclear fission, could unleash a chain reaction of unparalleled force. Imagine the power! But producing these materials was no easy task. It demanded groundbreaking technology and years of relentless effort. The quest for these elements pushed the boundaries of science, leading to innovations that changed the course of history. The potential for energy was staggering, but so were the challenges. Each breakthrough brought us closer to unlocking the atom's secrets, revealing both the promise and peril of this incredible power. At the heart of the Manhattan Project was Los Alamos, New Mexico, a place where secrecy reigned supreme. I remember the palpable tension in the air as Oppenheimer and his brilliant team worked tirelessly, day and night, to design the first atomic bombs. We were bound by a code of silence so strict that even our families remained in the dark about our work. The isolation was intense, yet it sparked an incredible spirit of collaboration and innovation. Each breakthrough brought us closer to a monumental goal, but with it came extraordinary pressure. The weight of history rested on our shoulders, and we knew that what we were creating would change the world forever. On July 16, 1945, history was forever altered in the New Mexico desert. The Trinity test marked the dawn of the atomic age, unleashing a force equivalent to 20,000 tons of TNT. Imagine the blinding light, the deafening roar, and that towering mushroom cloud rising into the sky. J. Robert Oppenheimer, witnessing this monumental moment, echoed the haunting words of the Bhagavad Gita, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." In an instant, humanity grasped the terrifying power of nuclear energy. The implications were profound, signaling both a new era of warfare and a pivotal shift in global politics. The world would never be the same again. In less than a month, the world would witness the devastating power of nuclear weapons. On August 6, 1945, the uranium bomb, known as Little Boy, was unleashed on Hiroshima, claiming tens of thousands of lives in an instant. Just 3 days later, Fat Man, a plutonium bomb, fell on Nagasaki, leaving destruction in its wake. The sheer scale of devastation was unimaginable, forcing Japan to surrender and marking the end of World War II. Yet, amidst the victory, we must confront the haunting human cost of these bombings: lives lost, families shattered, and a legacy of suffering that still resonates today. The Manhattan Project had achieved its goal, but at what price? The Manhattan Project didn't just bring an end to World War II, it ignited a new era in human history. Suddenly, nations were thrust into a fierce competition, the Cold War. This wasn't just a battle of ideologies, it was a race to create the most powerful weapons imaginable. The legacy of the Manhattan Project is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it showcases our incredible ingenuity, the ability to harness the very fabric of the universe. On the other, it serves as a stark reminder of the catastrophic potential we unleashed. We now live in a world where the power to destroy is matched only by our capacity for innovation. It's a delicate balance, one that continues to shape our global landscape today. The Manhattan Project stands as a pivotal moment in history, igniting a fierce debate that still resonates today. Did the end truly justify the means? The atomic bomb ended World War II, but at what cost? Over 200,000 lives lost in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Can we ever reconcile that with the notion of saving lives by hastening the war's end? Some argue that Japan was already on the brink of surrender, while others believe the bomb was necessary to demonstrate power and deter future conflicts. This clash of scientific advancement and moral responsibility forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about our choices. As we push the boundaries of technology today, we must ask ourselves, how do we balance progress with ethics? The legacy of the Manhattan Project is not just about bombs, it's about the weight of our decisions and the future we choose to create. The Manhattan Project stands as a powerful testament to our dual nature, capable of incredible innovation and devastating destruction. The atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki changed the course of history, leaving scars that remind us of the fragility of peace. Today, the memorials in these cities are not just tributes to the lives lost, they are urgent calls to action. They urge us to reflect on our past mistakes and to foster a future where nuclear conflict is a distant memory. As we stand before these symbols of peace, we are reminded that the choices we make today shape the world of tomorrow. Let us strive for a legacy of understanding and cooperation, ensuring that the horrors of the past never repeat themselves. The Manhattan Project was a pivotal moment in history, a scientific leap that birthed the atomic age. But with that leap came an immense responsibility. We unlocked a power capable of unimaginable destruction, reshaping not just warfare, but the very fabric of global politics. Today, as we navigate this complex landscape, we must ask ourselves, how do we wield this power wisely? It's not just about preventing catastrophe, it's about using our knowledge to foster peace and promote life. The challenge lies in our hands, ensuring that the legacy of the atomic age is one of preservation, not annihilation. The choices we make today will echo through generations. Let's choose wisely.